You are not confused about what to do. You already know what needs to change. Your real pain is that every time you begin making progress, you somehow return to the same habits you promised yourself you would leave behind. You start strong. You wake up earlier. You become disciplined. You work on the dream. You feel like a different person. Then you miss one day. One day becomes a week. And before long, you are back in the same cycle, wondering why you cannot make change last. Before this video ends, I am going to show you 3 ways to stop living from an old identity and begin building a version of yourself you can actually trust. I have had seasons when I changed what I was doing without changing what I believed about myself. On the outside, I looked disciplined, but internally I still saw myself as inconsistent. I acted confident, but privately I still questioned whether I belonged in certain rooms. And eventually, my behavior returned to the level of my beliefs. That is when I realized something. You can force new behavior for a short period of time, but if your identity remains unchanged, the old life will keep calling you home. Here is the surprising truth. Most people do not return to old habits because the habits are stronger than they are. They return because the old habits still match the way they see themselves. Proverbs 23:7 says, "For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." You may be trying to build a disciplined life while repeatedly telling yourself, "I have always been inconsistent." You may be pursuing opportunity while saying, "People like me never get ahead." You may be asking God for increase while believing you are not worthy of responsibility. Your behavior will eventually try to prove your identity correct. So the work is deeper than changing a schedule. You have to change the agreement you have made with yourself. Start by naming the old identity. Write down the sentence you keep repeating. I never finish. I always fall back. I am not disciplined. I am bad with people. Do not clean it up. Name it honestly, because you cannot challenge a belief you refuse to identify. Then replace it with a believable identity, not empty hype. Do not say, "I am the greatest person alive." Say something you can support through action. I am becoming someone who finishes what he starts. I am becoming someone who keeps promises. I am becoming someone who acts before fear gives permission. The statement should stretch you without becoming fantasy. Finally, give the new identity evidence. Every action is a vote. Finish one task, keep one promise, publish one video, create the business plan, make one difficult call. You do not build trust in yourself through intention. You build it through evidence. And the evidence does not have to be dramatic. Small, repeated proof changes the way you see yourself. Changing your identity matters, but your identity does not affect only you. It affects the atmosphere around you, because the people you lead are constantly responding to your habits, your emotions, and your example. Watch the next video, because I am going to show you why your team may be reflecting the leader you have become even when you do not like what you see.